This school year has gotten off to an unprecedented start, with many schools offering some combination of face-to-face and online learning. This has left teachers with the challenging task of managing these different learning options. Increased demands at work and parental concerns at home can lead to exhaustion and burnout. So, how can teachers sustain a school year while fulfilling multiple responsibilities? Perhaps the problem is the solution. Let's look at types of learning. We're all familiar with classroom teaching, greeting students at the classroom door, fresh new textbooks, and group seating. While those aspects will change this year, some children will still attend school physically. However, with the new paperless rule and the introduction of digital resources, this type of learning is now a blended model. Blended learning is a model that combines face-to-face learning with digital components. If your students use anything digital for learning, then your class is blended. It should be noted that in some cases, blended learning indicates a schedule where students attend school some of the time and learn online at others. Online learning seems to make many teachers cringe. A subset of distance learning, online learning takes place over the internet, without teachers and students meeting face to face. Learning is facilitated through learning management systems, online resources, and digital content. So, how can you put this to use? Let's look at the learning types again. Classroom learning in its true sense does not exist at the moment. Because students access digital content, we automatically consider it blended. Now we have blended and online to deal with. What is the commonality here? They can access online materials. This becomes key when you want to streamline your planning and teaching. So how can you reduce your workload? Teach once. If you have online students and blended students, whatever resources you use for your online students can be used with your blended students. This means that if, for example, you can schedule your live sessions and face-to-face lessons at the same time, have your blended students tune in on their own devices or project your presentation to your class. Alternatively, if you make a video to present a topic for your online students, post the same video for your blended students. That way, both the blended learners and online students have access to the same instruction, and you only teach once. Now, if you choose to present your lessons using a video or any other media which students can access on their own, what do you do in the face-to-face or live session? Flip your class. Have students access the lesson presentation before you meet with them. Since the students should have covered the teaching materials already, use your direct contact time to reinforce the concepts or facilitate cooperative, collaborative, and differentiated learning activities. Seek to use this time to allow students to connect with you and their peers.